Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today I got this lovely Ford Focus with a DPS6 six-speed manual automatic shifting transmission that all have the crazy clutch problems. You might have seen a couple other videos. I didn't have time to make more. I mean, you got to support this engine. This is an actual job to get this little sucker out of there. And this is not even an up north car, and all the bolts were just fighting me left and right, corroded. It did sit by the beach, though, and that's probably actually worse than driving it in the salt, because it's 24/7, 365 salt air. But what I want to show you is, you see that? Yes, that is how you get the clutch flywheel bolts, clutch pack, clutch, whatever bolts you want to call them out. And when I first looked at it, I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to get to that? Yeah, you're looking at it, you got to pull the intake. The intake's kind of a pain in the ass. Some of the plugs are a little tough to get to, like getting that thing unplugged wasn't easy. And you get it from underneath, but once you I did pull the starter out from underneath. You can get the starter out from underneath without pulling the intake. But there's no way you're going to get to those. You could spend 2 hours fighting with them. There's 6 of them. And, yeah, 2 hours fighting with them, trying to get to them. And then I looked at it, and I go, even if I do get them off, how am I going to line it back up? Because you can't see it. So I pulled the intake. They came off relatively easy. And lining this thing up was pretty tricky. It took me about an hour to get this baby lined back up and stuck in there. I had my lineup pins. I even had the engine supported, and it goes in at a really weird angle. If you're ever going to put it on a floor jack, make sure you support the back side of the tranny. And make sure you point it up, because the way this thing goes in is a very, very weird angle. But once you do that, you get to the intake off, the starter off, you can get right to them. Now, excuse me, do not, I repeat, do not spin this motor counterclockwise. You will blow the timing out of it. You'll take all the tension out of the chain will jump, and you'll bend the valves when you go to start it. So make sure you turn it clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to midnight. Do not turn this thing counterclockwise. You will have engine damage almost guaranteed. So anyways, kind of a quickie. I figured I'd let everybody know what a pain in the ass this thing is to do, and how to actually get those out, and then you actually have room to line it back up when you put it back in there. And the studs are not offset. They're all equal, so we don't have to worry about them only going one way. They will go any way, because they are equally spaced. But have fun if you ever get one of these, because it ain't fun. I know I was a virgin on it, but just every bolt fought me. Every plug fought me. The axles, I mean, just everything was fighting. I had to fight everything to get this thing apart. She's back together. It didn't fight me too much. A little bit putting it back together, but not too much. But it's real pain. And it says 10 and a half hours in the book, and hustling, it'll probably take about that. Even if you do it a couple of times, it's still going to take you 8 hours. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Automotive Drama. Like always, likes are nice, subscribes are better, questions, comments, feel free. And you know the routine, exercise that thumb muscle, hit the like button, subscribe button, ring the bell, really helps the channel out. You can share it with other people too, it'll get around, and you can watch more stupid videos. Thanks for tuning in, my friends, and have a good night.